Look at her. Valentina. Valentina. Stunning, gorgeous. You guys had a little friction at the reunion, but it was all for TV.
Yeah, Valentina is so talented and just gorgeous. She's a really talented singer too, which I'm not sure a lot of people know, is that Valentina is a really talented vocalist. And I think they maybe showed a little of it, of her just kind of playing around, kind of vocalizing this operatic voice that she does one time in Untucked. But she would really sing a lot, and we were damn girl, what a beautiful voice. And so, I mean, I'm still waiting on Valentina's music because I feel like I would personally enjoy it.
That definitely would be good. What do you think it was? Because she had only been doing drag for a year.
Yeah.
Before she got on Drag Race, you had 5 years to prepare. Does that sort of put in perspective after having gone through it, how maybe it was a little more difficult for her, or how she acted during the run of the show?
Yeah, because Valentina, also one thing that people don't know about Valentina is a trained actor, and she really does study it. And I feel like part of her study is like Meisner, method acting kind of technique. And there's very much so a part of her process that can't be disturbed. She needs to have it, because that is her process to become Valentina. And you have to really roll with the punches when it comes to the filming on Drag Race, because sometimes they'll say that you have 3 hours, but then that'll turn into 2 hours and 15 minutes. And that didn't always really work out for Valentina.
Right.
Valentina, she's such a star, and she carried herself in such a way that she just they would be rushing and being you have to be in line. She just well, are they gonna film it without me? And we were she got a point, because they ain't gonna do it without her. They ain't gonna do it without her, And I as much as it rubbed girls the wrong way, I low-key was living for it. I was just well, you better tell them that they'll wait for you. I was I'm over here just scared as hell for trying to be on my best behavior. Okay. But she was just oh, you can wait.
All right, look at her.
Charlie
Hides. Now you reminded me of the main show. I had totally forgotten that, but apparently my staff did not. I had forgotten that what did she say on the show? She said... Shea
Couleé, she's very talented.
Oh, right.
And she will make sure to let you know at every opportunity. Which I was oh, damn! Because... with my time with Charlie on Drag Race, I mean, I know myself, and I'm not going to talk about myself unless you ask me. And it was really crazy to watch, and I remember seeing that on the show and thinking to myself, oh, I think she really has some feelings about what was said at the reunion, and the tone in which, I spoke to her, and I was just I'm sure she probably has some feelings about that, and is, a little upset. But then I later on found out that before we had even shot the reunion, she'd been talking shit about me all over the UK.
Oh.
So Charlie already had, an issue with me. And though, when I shared that Nicki Minaj gif of her, saying Miley, what's good, Charlie was just all oh, I was joking, it was my humor, but I was just all girl, I know when your tone is pointed, and it was very pointed, and all I could say is that, hey, I'm not losing any sleep over it. I'm doing well. Charlie's, I'm sure, doing well too. I don't keep up with her. But I mean, I honestly, I still wish you the best, Charlie. I hope that you and your husband James are doing amazing. Your dog is really cute. So, as long as you're happy, then, good for you.
We will leave it at that. Look at her. Farrah Moan. I love Farrah Moan personally. Just a side note. Look at her. It's so gorgeous.
I don't think that people actually realize how close Farrah Moan and I are.
Oh.
She's one of the sisters that I talk to on the phone on the regular. She's like, on the show, I loved her, like doing tour, just like loved her. She stays with me when she comes into town in Chicago, and she's just like, she's such a really amazing person. I love her like sense of humor, her really dark, just like, it's just like the jokes that Farrah makes sometimes, you're just all like, damn. But like, she can always make me laugh, you know, and we've like gone on vacation together. Like, I really do. She is a force to be reckoned with, and also to see just like how much her drag has evolved since, you know, her time on season 9 is amazing. She's such a different queen now. She's so much more confident in herself, and I just like really look forward to, you know, seeing what she does in the future. I just love my sister so much. I'm actually hanging out with her after I film this.
Amazing.
I'm going after this, so I love her.
What's a Farrah Moan moment that we might not know, or of a Farrah Moan factoid that is as yet unknown to the general public?
Farrah's a dom top.
Oh, this is delicious.
They didn't know I was gonna spill that one. She's gonna be like, God, I feel bad for sharing that because like now I feel like that her sugar daddies will be disappointed. I also love that she is a rich bitch that will still take a rich man's money because she's just like, if I still don't have to buy it, why should I? See, that's why she's a businesswoman. She is a businesswoman. You like, see, people may think that she's just like this cute little like, but like also like on a business standpoint, I think you would actually be surprised at how business savvy Farrah is. She's really business savvy.
I like
yeah,
that.
don't let the fool you. She's a smart one.
Smart one at a tom top. The tea of it all. Look at her. Sasha Velour, are you guys still besties?
I love Sasha. Sasha, you know, we were talking about this earlier in the show. Like, what she did with her reign is honestly, and I say this like with true sincerity, is more than what I could have done. I wasn't in like the proper headspace like in my life to take that crown and do what needed to be done with it. And Sasha seized an opportunity, created one of the most memorable moments in Drag Race history, and really, in my opinion, elevated the crown to such a level. Like,
great.
Yeah, I may have binge watched the show The Crown. So when I'm like talking about like the way that she elevated the crown, and just because like what it represents to be America's Next Drag Superstar, she really took that and in so many ways like redefined it exactly how she said that she would. She said that she was there to revolutionize this, and like her monthly show Nightgowns is like so unbelievable. It's impeccable. The things that she does, the looks that she turns, like
curated
she's just like
as
and she's just such a kind person. Like she's one of the most generous people that I've ever met. And like it sometimes even generous to a fault, because like people will take advantage sometimes if they feel that like someone will just always, you know, be like super giving. And I think that Sasha is just one of those true gems that really does like love and care about the people in her community. And like, how could you not love someone like that? She's just a really fantastic person.
Now, y'all went on tour right after the season together. What's your favorite tour memory of the two of you guys?
Okay, this is actually this is a three-way.
Oh.
This is between me, her, and Farrah Moan.
Okay.
We were in
Farrah Moan topped both of you.
Yes.
Okay.
Story's done. We were in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And it's like freezing, the snowing is our Christmas show. Me and Sasha had actually just done a gig in Houston the night before. We're there till like 3 a.m., flew to Grand Rapids to meet up with the tour. And like they had a day off to like drive from Minneapolis to Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
And on the day off, me and Sasha went and did this gig together. So we were so tired, and we were smoking this blunt behind the bus, and we randomly started singing Britney Spears lucky.
You and Sasha have a lot in common. I think you both really have a vision of how you want to present yourself, your career, and whatever. Do you guys want to do a project together?
Yes. And like we've like bounced around like several ideas. I think it's just like a matter of figuring out which one will stick and which one will be like appropriate. Yeah, but there's like so many things that like we really, really want to do together. And yeah, I think like maybe now that like we've moved on to like we've had like a season of All Stars and another season of Drag Race, you know, things will cool down and we'll be able to like find the time to like, you know, get together in the same place
Right.
at the same time and create really cool projects together. So I'm excited.